I've served on 2 different types of ships bearing the same name, USS Mahan, from the previous DDG-42 and now the current DDG-72. This is the only ship in the last 10.5 years of service that I've served on, so I can say that I'm a Mahan sailor.
Welcome to the Garrison Seaport Center in Tampa, Florida, and the commissioning of United States ship Mahan, DDG-72. I am the ship's executive officer, Lieutenant Commander Andy King. Mahan is named in honor of Alfred Thayer Mahan, a naval strategist and historian. Mahan graduated from the U.S. Naval Academy in 1859 and served in the Civil War. A prominent American historian during his time, he emphasized the importance of sea power in war and peace. Mahan is most noteworthy for writing The Influence of Sea Power Upon History, which had a strong impact on the United States' strategic thinking and foreign policy preceding World War I. 3 previous ships have carried the name Mahan. DD-102 served in the Atlantic and Caribbean from 1918 until 1925. In 1925, she sailed to the Pacific Ocean, extending her deployment to Pearl Harbor. The second USS Mahan, DD-364, served in the Pacific from 1936 until 1944. She served valiantly and earned 5 battle scars in action against the enemy before succumbing to multiple kamikaze attacks on December 7, 1944. The third ship named in honor of Mahan was DLG-11. Commissioned in 1960, she served for 13 years and was a frequent deployer to Southeast Asia. After being overhauled by Bath Iron Works in 1975, she was recommissioned DDG-42 as part of a Navy-wide reclassification program. The newest Mahan, DDG-72, is the 22nd Arleigh Burke-class destroyer to be built. She was christened at Bath Iron Works in Bath, Maine on June 29, 1996 by Mrs. Jenny Lou Arthur, our sponsor, and wife of Admiral Stanley Arthur, United States Navy, retired.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Just as naval service traditions connect us to our past, they also mark beginnings. Today we affirm the dedication, fidelity, trust, and allegiance of a new crew and ship, assured that they together will blaze new paths of glory on the pages of naval history.
It is with the greatest pleasure that I am here today to participate in the commissioning of this magnificent ship. Having watched this proud vessel grow from pieces of raw steel into a state-of-the-art warship under the hands of the main craftsmen, it's an undeniable thrill to be here today and watch this ship come to life under her commissioning pennant.
We are a nation of great diversity that brought people together. That's who we are. And that still shapes our country. It shapes our destiny. It has been the foundation which has given us the intellectual drive to have such technology as you see before you today. This technology does not happen by accident, and it does not happen once. It is refreshed by wonderful new ideas coming from the heart springs of our country. And that's half the story. The other half of the story, ladies and gentlemen, is these sailors. And I want to tell you, the crew, we will be behind you 100% as you go forward. We will not be leading you. That's up to you now. We will not abandon you. And we won't be behind you. We'll actually be shoulder to shoulder with you. Because you must qualify now, you must certify yourselves, you must be competent in the use of this investment that our country has made. I know you'll do us proud. You are, in fact, the future of our Navy.
Over a third of our Navy, as we speak today, of our ships, are forward deployed. Over half of them are underway, training and preserving peace. This ship joins that proud tradition, and we're very glad to welcome you to Surfland, Skipper and your wonderful crew. We're excited about you joining us, and we're very, very confident that you'll be the newest and clearly the best. The ship's motto, "Built to Fight," says it all. We hope it never will, but if it does, I guarantee you they'll be successful and they'll win.
Alfred Thayer Mahan, for whom this ship is named, contributed in numerous and significant ways to our nation's Navy and the defense of the United States of America. He espoused the idea that a strong Navy was essential to America's defense. He urged Americans to turn their eyes outward instead of inward only, to seek the welfare of the country. Mahan's theories continue to influence strategic policy making within the United States Navy and abroad. Well, I'm confident that the men and women of the crew of this ship are prepared to meet any challenge that comes their way. On behalf of all the people of the United States, we say to you, thank you for what you do in service of our nation, and may God bless you.
What you see before you, ladies and gentlemen, is the most powerful surface combatant ever put to sea. It protects itself, it protects other vessels from submarine, air, and sea attack from any enemy. It can steam 31 knots, and it weighs over 17 million pounds. And what I've learned about this amazing ship is that it can stop on a dime. It can stop in 1.5 lengths of the ship. While it was built in Maine by a great shipbuilding company and great workers who care deeply about making this the best in our Navy, it is composed of parts from every single state in our country except North Dakota and Alaska. Not only do we need these kinds of high-quality ships to defend freedom, this ship needs the soul and the character of the men and women who serve her. America has never been an aggressor nation. Admiral Mahan spoke to this years ago when he talked about the United States having no aggressive purpose, is merely there to sustain avowed policies for which her people are ready to fight. To do that, we need a Navy. It is through the security that we Americans have, through this vessel, through these men and women, through these officers, and through the support of all of us as people who believe deeply in our country and believe in the idea of freedom that has sustained us for over 200 years. It is through that commitment that we will be able to preserve peace and justice and freedom throughout the globe.
I hereby place United States Ship Mahan in commission. May God bless and guide this warship and all who sail in her. Congratulations.
Thank you, Admiral. Executive Officer, hoist the colors and the commissioning pennant.
Aye, aye, sir. Signalman Second Class Lewis, hoist the colors and break the commissioning pennant. Captain, the colors have been hoisted and the commissioning pennant is closed up with the main truck.
Very well. I shall now read my orders. Upon commissioning of USS Mahan, report to duty as commanding officer. Signed, F.L. Bowman, Vice Admiral, Chief of Naval Personnel. Admiral Giffen, United States ship Mahan is in commission, and I have assumed command. Executive Officer, set the first watch.
Aye, aye, sir. Officer of the deck, set the watch.
Aye, aye, sir.
The officer of the deck is the commanding officer's direct representative and, while on watch, is responsible for the safety and smooth operation of the ship and crew. The long glass is the traditional symbol of an officer of the deck's authority in a ship of the line.
Set the watch on deck, section 1.
Sir, the watch is set.
Very well. I would like to take this opportunity to ask Miss Jenny Lou Arthur, our ship sponsor, to join me and give the order to bring the ship to life.
Officers and crew of Mahan, man our ship and bring her to life.
Commodore Swift, USS Mahan is manned and ready, and I report for duty to Destroyer Squadron 26. Executive Officer, break the flag of Commander Naval Surface Force, United States Atlantic Fleet. The task of getting here, of preparing USS Mahan and her crew for this day and this event has been very exciting and very demanding. We plank owners owe a deep debt of gratitude to all of you who helped prepare us for our mission as a United States naval warship. From the South Pacific in World War II to the coasts of Vietnam and Lebanon, Mahan sailors have established a legacy of distinguished naval service in both peace and war. I can only hope our naval service befits that heritage. The honor and privilege of being a plank owner has its price. In many respects, that price is especially difficult for our families. I believe that behind every successful sailor is a strong Navy family, and it takes a strong family to endure the demands we place on our sailors assigned to pre-commissioning duty. We're looking forward to this weekend as we proudly display the United States Navy's newest warship. Thank all of you for being here to share this event. Hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip. Hooray!